Okay, let's see.
Jesus. Fuck off out of here.
Everyone's so friendly. So let's have a look at the map. Oh, the police station is right here. Lebu's apartment. Okay, what exactly was it that it wanted us to do? Examine Smolinski's notes. Okay. Have I disabled this one before? Oh, what? Since then? When does deactivating these drones... I didn't mess it up, did I? Activate the searching. Are they resistant to... Oh, are they resistant to hacking now? Crap. So better not do anything to draw attention to myself.
Great.
So I've been in here before, apparently. Is it on this computer? Maybe. Strange man.
Trying to keep peace and order here.
There is a strange man in my neighborhood. I've been seeing him on and off for many months now. He's constantly hiding in the shadows, following me everywhere I go. Last night I swore I could hear him in my sleep. For once in your lives, can't you please do something? Please, before it's too late. It's Daria. Wait.
What a place.
Are you like... I can't look at this PC, you don't mind, right? Also, Daria's not talking about me, is she? My cat's name is Starlight. Well, that's something you should write to the police. It has been missing for over a week. He is half grey and half white. One eye is blue and one green. He's very unique and very precious to me. Oh, can we find Starlight? I know you're all laughing behind my back, but Starlight means everything to me. I'm lost without him, Daria. Miska. In honor of Montag, our friend Carl Montag is retiring soon, assuming he lives through the murder case I just threw at him. In honor of the unremarkable career of an unremarkable man, I'm changing the door code to 0010. Isn't that the same as in the Church of the Machine God? The number of cases the old goon has solved in the 35 years he's been here. Let's see how long it takes the great detective to crack this one. It's probably the code for this door, right?
Stay sharp.
Yeah, I think I've been in here before. But apparently Smolinski's notes weren't here earlier. Oh, what? Why are they searching again? I don't get it. I don't want to cause an alarm or whatever. Also, apparently I didn't open these. Ciphered. Otto. Smolinski. Neff.
Are you keeping watch? Good.
Harvester copycat, victim 4. I'll let that search complete first. Okay. Name Leonie Wolf, aka Jasmine, age 31. Associations: Club Asimov, Augmented Strip Club Prostitution. Second Breath, Recovering Alcoholic. Catatonic, Cat Grooming School. Crime Scene Evidence, Traces of EMP, same as last year's Harvester killing. Augmented Victim, augments removed, removal marks consistent. Body discovered in Prekarska, strands of fur. Lab report suggests black bear, inconclusive. Partial prints left around the throat area. Prints found on the throat in conjunction with witness testimony ultimately led to the capture and execution of Marek Svobotka, aka the Harvester. Toxicology report suggests victim was drugged. Bureau directives. I have been instructed to treat Leonie Wolf's murder as an isolated case. The Bureau does not want to fuel speculation that there is a copycat serial killer at work in the area. Investigation into the copycat angle is to be carried out on a strictly unofficial basis. After months of working these cases, two things have become clear to me. These are copycat killings. A copycat knows things about Svobodka's MO that no one outside a very select handful of the Bureau has any right to know. Got a tip about Svobodka being involved in some medical procedure at the prison. Will follow up soon. Oh, I actually got a ghost for this. Who'd have thought? Actually, this time around, like, I raised alarm and whatever, but this time around I get the ghost. Fucking hell. This isn't consistent at all. Is it? Okay, so that just leaves the meet Miller at the... No, that's the main mission. That just leaves the talk to Johnny Gunn in the Libouche apartments. No idea how to say that. Did you guys calm down by now, or...? Good. So those are to the north, I think.
Can't even trust the department.
Tuh!
Let's make it through this shift.
That just came out of nowhere. Limb clinic. Pilgrim Station. Apartments. Ugh, come on.
Someday, I'll be the boss of myself.
Ah, I know.
So... that's in room 85, I suppose. Let's talk to him.
Where you going?
Hey there, Mr. Gunn. Is that you? That's a lot of BS.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
The dead one. Wow.
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so... I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Poem?
I found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? Now you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
The things you wrote are evidence now.
I plead poetic license.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir.
How about justice?
Men who kill, I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now, the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Nah.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. 2, society has a right to protect itself. And 3, where were you tonight?
My apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
Interesting.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah. So?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
Finesse.
I've gone up against them before. Seen a lot of them die.
Yeah, well, guess that makes 2 of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of dead.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but...
There you go.
Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice.
Alpha Omega.
Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
What's happening? Is this a glitch? Might be a glitch. Mouth breathing Adam. Oh my god.
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
And then they told me what they wanted me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. It's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
Nah, not really.
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me.
True.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
Okay. Talk to Johnny Gunn. Optional, find compelling evidence. Report back to Montag.
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
I'll just steal your hypostim. 7 praxis. You drink a lot of beer, dude. I mean, I do sympathize.
Need more beer. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles
Sobriety
of beer.
chips? Those sobriety chips are from Johnny Gunn's apartment. Johnny was a recovering alcoholic and member of an AA group called Second Breath. I looked into a previous murder case that's similar to Angela Gunn's. That old police report mentioned that the previous victim was a member of the same group. Well, I guess that is evidence. I still don't believe he did it, though. Like, if it's neither Ratko nor Johnny Gunn, though, who is it? Wait, did that... Yeah, just report back to Montag now. I'd rather not rely on Montag's gut feeling to put a man away. I should try to find something convincing that links Johnny to the murder or establishes his innocence. I mean, with this one... No, not Smolinski's. With Ratko Perry, I found that he's secretly into org ladies, right? But he was with a prostitute at the time of the murder. Yeah, as I said earlier, this still means technically... doesn't technically mean that he's innocent. He could still have, like, hired a gunman or whatever. But... you see all your credits. So maybe there's more evidence here, because that's just evidence that ties him to the other murder as well, right? With the Second Breath. And as with Ratko Perry, maybe there's a second piece of evidence that actually exonerates him. Or maybe I can talk to him again. Let's look around first a little bit.
Take one down, pass it around. Something, something.
Something, something. Doesn't even have a computer. Did I read that yet? Oh, yeah, we found that earlier. Oh, we talked to him about that as well. I took pleasure in screwing you over. So much senseless time I took pleasure. Killing in the quiet was kindness of a kind. My hands are Sunday's best. My brave new feet I only mind. Huh.
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
Can't talk to him about the
If you
sobriety
don't mind,
chips.
I'd like to be alone.
I feel like I'm missing something, maybe?
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
That's a lot of cigarettes, holy crap. Yeah, I can't, like, find anything else, though.
Tomorrow.
I was like, wait, is that Neuropazine?
Beer on the wall, 90 bottles of beer.
There was something in there. Nah, hydraulic micro pump. And a couple of parts. More beer bottles.
So I hit him with my car.
What the fuck?
It's just me, Johnny.
Something, something. Beer on the wall.
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
Okay, I guess we'll go back to Montag. Which means taking the metro again. Oh joy. At least the station is like right next to the apartments. Actually, there's no barbed wire in here. Interesting. Is this like a better part of town?
Hate to see what these Ogs have done.
Still take the natural scar, of course. Okay. See you in a bit.
say I'd like to take a look at the video from you.
Holy shit, that took a long time. So let's hope I didn't forget anything in Tommy Gunn's apartment.
Go on.
Wrong fucking line, hands.
Not my problem.
Sir?
Sir. That's not it though. That's the Church of the Machine God building.
Nothing dangerous, right? Hey, man, I need it.
Is Teresa still here? Doesn't look like it. Oh.
This can't be happening to me.
There he is.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Complete? Sure.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Johnny, not Tommy. I don't think you're going to like this. That politician, Radko Perry, I believe he's guilty. I think your hunch was right all along. As much as I hate validating your department's orders to go after Johnny Gunn, I believe that's exactly what you should do. I'll try and exonerate both.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
I feel like that's the truth.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Yeah.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person. I'm sure of it.
All right. Let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
Look, I'm just telling you what I found. For a while, I thought it might be Radko Perry. That maybe he was behind all of this. But that wasn't right either.
What makes you so sure?
I pretended to be Radko during a text messaging conversation. Turns out he rented himself a couple of augmented girlfriends the night of the murder. He was with them the whole time. They got video that proves it, and they're using it to blackmail him.
The less I know about Radko's personal life, the better. What I meant was, what makes you so sure it can't be Johnny?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Yeah.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure
Indeed.
exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there, They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get over here! It's time to wrap this up.
I mean, even though this means we didn't solve the case really,
Let's call it a night.
it's still better to leave this open and have him looking for the real killer instead of arresting someone
Sir?
who didn't do it,
I
right?
have no idea who did this, and neither do you.
Because then the real
It
killer
may
would
scare
be off the
shit
hook.
out of me, and it may piss some people off, but it's the truth.
Yes, sir.
And would someone please?
So is that finish the quest? Yeah. Which one was that? 10 or something, right? The harvester. Okay.
Get me a damn coffee!
Yeah, there's an achievement for this as well. Alright, cool. Huh! He's just destroying the police line now. We're done here.
Are you there?
Is that you, neighbor?
Oh.
Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
I don't know who killed Angela Gunn, but I do know it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Okay. So I guess we're done here then, right? And the only thing we have to do now is the main mission. Do I want to sell sell stuff before I do that? How much parts is that? 50? It's probably better to actually sell it. Côte d'Azur combat rifle. 35 neuropozyne, holy crap. Yeah, I mean generally we're good, I think. So now we'll have to go right back. Hope the loading time's alright this time. And then we go to the helipad and fly somewhere, and there's gonna be another loading screen. Like half of this episode will just be loading screens. Thankfully, it's easy to fast forward a video, right? So we want to go to Pilgrim Station, I think. Yep. See you on the other side. Another long train ride. Not quite done yet, it seems. Oh. Yeah, we used the wrong car, I know.
Nice try, Clank. Naturals only. Now, let's have a look at your documentation while I decide what to do with you.
You say, officer.
Well, that was interesting reading. But if you think those fancy codes will keep me from dragging you in next time, you've got another thing coming. Get lost, and stay in your section.
Protect and survey. Let me just check out my task manager. This is getting ridiculous. Chrome isn't doing too terribly bad. I mean, I guess I could close a couple tabs.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now look.
Nothing. Over.
So let's fly somewhere.
Jeśli w tomu fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Workshop Montag. I don't want to talk to Miller and Chikane. Okay. Make another permanent save. Overwrite that one. And I don't know, this might be the last time that we've seen Prague, but I think we've done pretty much everything here.
You'd better have a good reason for digging around in Max Dubai investigation.
I
thought we'd agreed that...
Arc is being set up. Someone wants us looking
Yeah,
the other
by
way,
you.
chasing the obvious target while they prepare their next attack.
What? What are you talking about?
Come on, Miller, it's too neat. You know as well as I do that Ark didn't hit us in Dubai.
Is that so? Who's this someone then, huh? More
You.
blank pages? More ghosts? Like the ones you say took out Rucker?
I don't know who they are, not yet, but I know where they are. I've traced them to an old bell tower facility in the Swiss Alps.
Bell Tower? They're just a bad memory. All their assets were sold off more than a year ago.
And I'm sure if we look closely at some of the buyers, we'd be staring at a tangle of untraceable shell companies.
You're throwing a lot of assumptions around here. What we need is evidence, Jensen. I told you. Did you even meet with Fletcher? Did you look into the evidence you found at the train station like you said you would?
Leander took me all over town away from the real doers, just like it was supposed to. So I decided I need to stop blindly following orders and follow my gut instead. Oh, that'd be like disclosing my hand, though. It was a dead end, just like Rucker. Look, the people orchestrating these attacks don't make mistakes. Whatever evidence there is to find is there because they want us to find it, to keep us off their trail. You need to start trusting me here. The DSD contained scans of the bomb's timing mechanism. It was a wristwatch, a local brand made by a man named Stanek. When I confronted him, he admitted his daughter might have made the bombs. I don't think I want to work like with Miller and the TR-29 at all anymore. I'm not gonna tell him anything, I think.
It was a dead end, just like Rucker. Look, the people orchestrating these attacks don't make mistakes. Whatever evidence there is to find, it's there because they want us to find it, to keep us off their trail. You need to start trusting me here.
By allowing you to pursue your own agenda? I don't think so, Agent. This bell tower facility. How the hell did you find it?
I reached out to someone, a contact from my Seraph days. He's very good at unearthing the kinds of information people try to keep hidden. Told him what happened in Dubai, gave him access to the information I learned while investigating the ARC. He did the rest. Nothing was sitting right with me after the ambush in Dubai, and then seeing what happened to Rucker. I had to question our assumptions that ARC was behind everything, so I did what any cop would do, research. Does it matter? TF-29 was formed to cut through the bullshit, to react quickly and effectively as soon as even a hint of a threat is identified. We have to check out this facility, even if we're just ruling it out. You need to... I mean, this indicates almost as if he's gonna cut me off there, right? I don't want to give him any info, but I also don't want to make him mad, I guess. That's not gonna help us. I mean, this is kind of non-committal. Research.
Nothing was sitting right with me. After the ambush in Dubai and then seeing what happened to Rucker, I had to question our assumptions that Ark was behind everything. So I did what any cop would do. Research.
I can't fault you for that, but I'm not sure I can buy it either. I'm done wasting time here. Every second you spend chasing ghosts, the people we're after slip deeper into the shadows. Go back to the office and hand over everything you've found to McCready. He'll check into it.
Hang on a sec, Chief. What if me and the Swiss Army knife here did a little recon? Unofficially.
You back Jensen's claims, Chikane?
I'm not saying I'm committed to them, but if there's something there, it'd be the first time we're ahead of the bad guys. And if not, it's just government fuel.
Fine. But it's a recon-only mission. If you find anything, you observe and you document.
Sure.
And then we send in Mac and the strike team. Agreed?
Agreed.
Then get out of here, both of you, before I change my mind.
Hope I don't regret hanging my ass out for you.
Thanks for stepping in like that. I owe you one.
You don't owe me nothing. I just hope you're right. You ready to go?
What's wrong with your hairline?
I know you asked me to memorize that speech you gave when we first flew into Gollum together, but...
The one about us not being friends ever. But now you want to ask me about my leg, don't you?
I'm only curious. We've all got a story.
Now, that's not it. What you really want to know is, do I hate him? The man that tore out my knee. His name was Lachlan Beats. He was a laborer. Worked in the mines up near Bendigo before everything went to hell. Beats was a family man who did what he thought he had to do in order to provide for his family. See, back then, nobody could compete with you Ogs when it came to manual labor jobs. So, he made a choice, if you can call it that.
And his choice changed your life. You don't resent Beats for what happened?
What I resent are the men who coaxed men like him to get augmentations, men who enforced a system where the rich could buy artificial expertise without thinking about what it would cost all of us in the end. No, I don't resent him. At least not anymore. I was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Story of my life. So look, on that sunshiny note, what do you say we put some miles behind us?
Alright. Some background for Chikane. I appreciate it.
I'm curious. You stepping in to convince Miller to greenlight this mission. Why'd you do it?
You mean because we aren't exactly pals, that it? Well, maybe dragging your ass out of Gollum gave me a taste of something I hadn't had in a long time.
Getting sick of flying limousine service. I might be wrong, you know. There could be nothing there.
You don't believe that. But if you are wrong, well, at least the view will be pretty. What do you say we go find out?
Oh, so this is like a point of no return. So this seems like we are leaving Prague for good. I mean, yeah, we finished everything.
Yeah, fire it up.
So yeah, I think I'll end it here though, save you the loading time, if there is a loading time. Maybe there's just a stuttery cutscene. Alp Swiss Scarm facility.
Keep us beyond visual range and engage DRFM jamming. Scan the facility from the air.
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get it.
Oh god, why the cutscenes too?
Crazy. We have no way of knowing what's in there.
Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine. I'm not setting us down. No sign of trouble, you call me. Just want to have a lousy afternoon.
Alright, see you in the next episode.